the earlier game from Black Friday of Iowa and Nebraska.
Right.
I don't know if defensive battle does it justice, although I will say there were some explosive plays in the first half, and I think everyone was losing their mind saying, whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. This over-under total was 25 and a half, and they had 20 points early in the third quarter, and then they didn't score until the final seconds when Marshall Meter made his first kick of the season for Iowa to win it. Iowa wins 10 games as well. A remarkable season for Kirk Ferentz and the Hawkeyes, and a really disappointing end for Matt Rhule in Nebraska.
Yeah, again, you saw the emotion in the post-game interview with Kirk Ferentz. I mean, this has been how often do you go through a season where you win 10 games, you win the Big Ten West, you're in Indianapolis for the second time in 3 years, and your offensive coordinator and son gets fired, not by you, but by people above you. So, yeah, just an impressive win for them. And look, that's the difference over the last several years between Iowa and Nebraska. Iowa is very comfortable and very confident in winning games like that.
Yes.
And if you want to call it winning ugly or winning, whatever, however you want to describe it.
Uniquely.
But they know how to win games like that. Nebraska, on the other hand, and this is not all Matt Rhule, this kind of loss looked so much like most of his the losses under Scott Frost. Since 2021, Nebraska is 3-18 in games decided by one score. I mean, that is something that Matt Rhule has to change. I mean, it's almost like there's a curse on their program when it comes to those kind of close games. But if you don't learn how to win those kind of games, you're going to be in for it, because a lot of games against a team like Iowa, against a team like Illinois, those games are going to come down to being able to win it in the fourth quarter.
It's almost hard to fathom that stat is correct. It 100% is. And look, Matt Rhule was honest with us a couple of weeks ago and said I think the players, he thinks the players are starting to get over that idea that they could be cursed, and they're starting to think that they can win those games. But seeing is believing, and the hope is that next season they do take that next step. Certainly Chubba Purdy looked, again, very solid, but he had some mishaps and some fumbles that plagued that quarterback position pretty much all season. So a tough finish. They were 5-3. They will not be bowling this year. Your prediction falls by the wayside. You were looking good. It was looking real strong.
Yeah, I felt really good about it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. You're right there. And honestly, Matt Rhule, I think we both agree what he's building there is certainly something substantial, and it's going to come to fruition at some point in time here.
Yeah. And, when I made that prediction, I also at that time did not think or consider that they were going to lead the nation in giving the ball away either. So, I mean, the combination of needing to play better in the fourth quarter and taking care of the football, that's what needs to be addressed in the offseason. I think the attitude is good. I think the direction is good, but those are two main areas that need to be cleaned up going forward.